Listen to what I'm going to say. It's important. In fact, go ahead and write it down and hold me accountable, because I've been saying this from the moment Russian tanks rolled into Ukraine back in February 2022, and I've not wavered. Ukraine is not going to win this war. Write it down. Ukraine is not going to win this war, no matter how much money Congress steals from American taxpayers to squander in Eastern Europe. It's not going to make a difference. And if you're mad right now about how much money we've been pumping over there, I want you to clearly understand something else I've been telling you, but today I feel compelled to make sure you understand. After Ukraine loses the war to Russia, and 2 or 3 provinces on the eastern end of the country have joined Russia again, then the big bills are going to start coming in. The big bills. Just wait until the U.S. Congress decides to send, $500 billion to let companies like BlackRock and State Street and some of these other folks rebuild Ukraine with your money. And all the while, the southern border here will remain wide open. Cities like Denver and New York will be overrun and tapped out, as the cash will really have run out by then. You think they have problems now? Just wait. Look at what's happening in the Mile High City already. The police are being defunded along with all kinds of city services to make sure they can pay for the illegals that have moved there with no place to live, no job, no future, no plan. Do you think Denver could have used some of that $61 billion headed to Ukraine, or the $28 billion headed to Israel, and the billions more we're spending on Taiwan and God only knows what else? Do you think we could have used some of that $95 billion in total package that was passed over the weekend and going to be shipped overseas to build a border wall, or put more actual enforcement officers on the border? How about investing in stopping the flow of fentanyl, or the exploitation of little kids as sex slaves? Do you think maybe, just maybe, that would be a better investment for our once great nation than where it's going? I'm sorry that Ukraine has a hostile neighbor, but the last time I looked, Russia was not the one causing the most concern for America. That was and is China. The same China and Chinese Communist Party that's flooding drugs over our border, buying 2 million barrels of oil a day from Iran and funding that regime. And that regime then in turn is funding Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthi terrorist organizations, among others, that routinely try and often succeed in killing Americans along the way. When was the last time Russia or one of its proxies got into a shooting war with the United States? Anybody got an answer for me? Yet the Democrats, who claim to be peaceful, and the Republicans that claim to be smart, are all being moronic warmongers together, the Uniparty. This is a monumental failure of leadership from where I stand, from the White House to the Speaker of the House, and trust me, in a couple of days, you'll see the Senate Republicans as a group are no better. They're going to sell you a bill of goods, too, and tell you, hey, we got them to stop TikTok. Yeah. Not much of a deal there, guys. And remember, we were promised over and over again that this would not happen. We would not send a nickel more until our border was taken care of. I had a lot of hope for Mike Johnson. I did. I talked about it here. I thought, man, the Democrats really screwed up. They got a real conservative guy, a guy with some real backbone. But like so many before, that hope turned to disappointment, and now a fair amount of anger, too.